All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Blizzard World. I'm AJ0, joined here with 30 in our first seed deciding match with a lot of fresh faces.
Hiya.
So this one gonna be pretty tough to call here. Obviously, both of these teams, as you may have noticed up on the top, running an emergency sub. We've got Disco stepping in for Easy Clap in place of UTech as their sub was not available. And we've got Galnier, the actual substitute player, stepping in place of Huckletune. As, guys, isn't this crazy? We're big enough that we have sent multiple teams players to GDC.
We're huge. We're taking over the West Coast.
We're huge. I should have sent them with business cards. we could have been repping out there for Baddie League West.
Dude, oh my god, what if we had two different regions? Like a whole Western division where they'd play their internal league and then at the end of the year we fight.
What if they were better than us? That would suck.
Dude, that would suck.
Bar's low, man. I don't want to take that chance. So, all right, we're canning that idea now.
Yeah.
But we are heading into Blizzard World here. So, and also TV Junkie going to be in as an emergency sub, as there were a few more unavailabilities here for Blabby's Dabs. So they will be without Senpai the Knights. So
Yes.
both of these emergency sub players fairly relatively rated to the person they were replacing. So
True, but I'd say that those two people, Senpai and UTech, are huge, important figures for each of their teams.
yeah, and ooh, Freethy already finds the pick onto No Wonder there. So we might have a moment here before anything breaks out. But just going off of what you said, we have a chance in this pick. After some practice the other night, Albino Joe was hinting that maybe UTech was the glue that keeps his team held together. As it sounds like they had some pretty tilty team practice without him. So we will see if that comes through. As Blabby's Dabs have been on a bit of a skid the last few weeks. They want to rebound here, but they need to win a lot of maps to secure this first seed. As the dive is coming forward out of the Easy Clap. They have picked off Galnier, but they've traded Heron in the process. TV Junkie, pretty young contestant in the back on this Widow. He gets Albino Joe as well. He gets Shooter Die as well.
Nice.
Welcome to the Baddie League.
He's been here the whole time. He, like, that whole first pick, he didn't even peek out because he just didn't have the sight line. But this is so cheesy. I mean, I'm learning so much about this map because we're forced to play it.
Yeah, this is great. The competitive debut on Blizzard World been a success. Is No Wonder is going to try to do the long-range tracer poke, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Is Disco getting pretty deep from his team here? He's going to get picked off, but Heron actually does take out TV Junkie here. And now No Wonder and Heron are starting to find the picks. This is looking like some typical Easy Clap. They do lose to Mighty Wolf, though, as some ults are coming through from Blabby's Dabs. Destructive with a nice whole hog, buying time on this point, and actually, this could still be anyone's fight. Freethy chucking the tire out from behind. Can he find multiple with it? Only finds No Wonder, but that's still gonna help.
Yeah. Yeah, numbers looking like it's gonna be on the point here for Easy Clap in there. Heron opens up the Rocket Barrage above the point, takes out the Roadhog, but TV Junkie is still getting these picks. He has the sightline from their spawn. And it looks like they're gonna hold it. Look.
Yeah, just Disco on this point, gonna be the last stagger. They are gonna wait the stagger out. As No Wonder and Mighty Wolf are playing this one very far forward. I hope someone tells them they don't have friends nearby.
Yeah, they are very far.
But this is kind of what Easy Clap does. They can fight at all costs, as they are just tracing Tracer into Snacks Ramas, which I don't know if there's a defensive path out of there. No, there is. Never mind.
Through the Fargo deep mine.
Dude, I'm excited for this map just for the callouts. Once I learn them.
Well, yeah, this is the first map where it has the callouts everywhere. Every location has a name.
I hope every future map is also in a theme park.
That makes it so easy. And the pharmacy for Easy Clap, they are way up here.
Yeah, I think they wanted to try to get this Widow down, but that's a tall task for the pharmacy. Now here we go, Heron coming in. Forces that Widow into assault rifle mode, but Sword in base with the last pick as that Zenyatta. Now, Albino Joe down as well for no pharmacy as Gally is popping the Valkyrie. His team wants to hold this point. There are ults coming out of Easy Clap, and Shooter Guy pops the Winston ult. In the fight, they have already lost. Now, Shooter Guy and Disco are down, and Blabby's Dabs only have to win one more fight, and they've got 4 ults available.
Yeah, this looks like it should be a a securable defense. But actually, on the other hand, I mean, there's 3 ults up for Easy Clap. Are they the ones that they need, though? They have that Transcendence, maybe to block out a tire. I don't know. I mean, it's going to be tough to try to get on this point and retain it with TV Junkie still up there.
Yes, TV Junkie looking for it again. Can he find yet another entry pick? Because here we go.
Oh.
A Diva Bomb coming in. That was an atrocious Diva Bomb out of Disco. Didn't even come close to the point
no
there.
wonder. He tries to start the fight off right, but doesn't. Gets picked off by Freaky, and here comes the tire from the back. Knocks him back, doesn't secure any kills though, but Heron, he trades it back and he finally take out that pesky TV Junkie.
Yeah, now Thor's bomb go down as well. This is maybe looking good for Easy Clap as the Pharah is going up. But this point still has not started ticking. We've got a Mercy and a Diva on this point. Now Heron gets the big rocket barrage, and it's about time something goes right for Easy Clap.
Yep, looks like that should be the point there. Down to the wire in overtime, but they're going to secure it and move this payload through Blizzard World. Some switch ups here. TV Junkie obviously moving off that Widow for the second part here, going over to McCree. But otherwise, it's like it's a weird composition, but a lot of good backline peel, anti-dive in McCree and Junkrat. Yeah,
we'll see if it works. You know, we've been saying all season long, just run the anti-dive. It's really easy. You know the Tracer's coming, and it's never been that easy for anybody. So we will see here as Blabby's Dabs have established up on this high ground pretty successfully. Now here comes the dive out of Easy Clap. Can they find anything fast? They've already lost Shooter Guy. Disco being chunked out as well. But no wonder, gotta get the pick on the Sword and Maces and Yada. Now the heart being kind of contested here as we've got 1-for-1 trades so far. The tanks for the Dabs have made it onto the cart here. Now they're starting to find some picks. No wonder, gonna be resurrected by Albino Joe. But this is still looking alright for the Dabs here.
Yeah, I mean, it's a real short spawn for Easy Clap though, so as long as they just hang back, they should be able to regroup, and they do. They have all 6 minus the mech. And they're picking off a lot of people here on the retreat, picking out Mercy and Junkrat. So this should be a free push up until this very last bend here. And see what the Dabs can do for defense.
Yeah, this is gonna be the tough points here though, as this is a very, very defensive point, but a big pick on the TV Junkie here. Emergency sub on emergency sub action there. Disco getting the kill. It should still be a spawn in time, and now watch out, TV Junkie could be coming out of spawn with the Deadeye available as this fight is breaking out. As the Diva Bomb coming out of Disco does not find anyone, but now Heron's got Justice raining from above. Once again finds nothing, so there's 2 ults for nothing there. So Mighty Wolf gets a pick out of TV Junkie before he gets into this fight, as Transcendence is gonna be traded here. Galnier now goes down to no wonders full spawn. That sort of makes down as well. That's no healers for the Dabs.
And the point is still contested here. Bomb thrown up in the air. Destructive picks up Shooter Die, and there's 2 on the point for Blabby Stats, but they're gonna get pushed off. Primal Rage out of Shooter Die, doing work here. But it's still not capped. It's still being contested by the Dabs.
Yeah, Albino Joe gonna commit that Valkyrie. He does not want to take any chances here, as we got a quarter of a meter from the point. No wonder it gets the pick on the Sword and Mace. But this is maybe turning into man advantage. Oh, no one can get away from this point though. Will that Diva Bomb fight? It finds Gallier, but Blabby's Dabs are still on this point. We are in overtime, by the way, so Easy Clap cannot step off of this one. Heron has gone down. Shooter Die is down, and is this actually being turned by Blabby's Dabs here? Just outside of their spawn, they're pushing everyone back, and they actually did it.
Wow. I mean, that spawn is so close. They were just hanging by a wire, 1 or 2 people on the point at all times. You thought that self-destruct would clear it off, but the sneaky baby Diva contested and Shooter, or their Winston is able to jump back out and help win them the fight.
Yeah, and it's nice to see after spending all of tonight's first match talking about these places where the defense can hold, and then not seeing any defense until the 3rd point. Finally seeing some defense here on Blizzard World, as I think both of these first 2 points are very tough to take. And it ends up being the case here on the 2nd point. It's worse than the worst of the 2 CP points, in my opinion. And that's enough for Blabby's Dabs to get the hold. Now
we'll see what they can do. They could win it outright right here.
Yeah, they got the chance as they are currently hovering TB Junkie on that Widow. I want to see more of this Widowmaker.
Yeah, you know, after playing the map a little bit more and seeing TV Junkie with that very creative Widow spot, I assume that this might become like kind of a Widow staple map. The sightlines, I think, are long enough, and the grapple spots where you can do the hook shots are plenty.
Yeah, especially this first point. I really like the Widow here, as we'll see what comes through. On the defense, though, while we have actually picked picks, Heron not going to be going back to that far. Widow has put some Fear of God in him. He's swapping over to Soldier.
I mean, that's just that's smart. You don't know if they're going to roll out the Widow or not. You might just get rock, paper, scissors right off the bat. Yeah, better to play it cool here, but... Oh, well, of course not doing a Bastion, but a Pharah and a Widow here, so...
Big pressure on Heron to take out Freebie here. Yato's looking for picks, and here we go. TV Junkie down the sight line, right where we expect them to be. As Blabby's dabs are coming in, making the way up the Griffin tracks.
Yep, on the Duskwood, so opting to give that high ground over to them. But shoot or die, no wonder they're on this sneaky high ground to the right side here, allowing them to jump off it and dive. But TV Junkie opens up with the headshot onto Heron. That's exactly what they need.
Oh, Albino Joe! Oh, that was so greedy. Albino Joe, it almost looked panicky. And now this is going to be a disaster for Easy Clap. They've already lost the Wonder as well. Blabby's dabs are just trying to secure these final kills here. And there they all come. A flurry of kills at once. Heron makes his way onto the point, but he's not going to even touch before going down. And that was a first fight cap. Looking good out of Blabby's dabs.
Yeah, momentum is strong for them. Doesn't seem they're faltered really by anything with this composition that they're rolling out on attack.
Yeah, they're going to have a bit of ult advantage going into this next fight. They're closer to ult, so if this turns into a longer fight here, they should get some ults first as their DPS both over 80. TV Junkie could get that Widow side pretty fast, which could actually be very useful here, knowing what high ground holds Easy Clapper are going to be attempting ahead of time.
Well, I think Eversight is just busted here. There's so many walls. This is a really convoluted second part for an escort map, or a hybrid map, I'd say. But yeah, TV Junkie gets spotted out on this Heron.
Yeah, looking good for Easy Clap here as they get a few more picks. They've kind of established control of this cart, and they want to push this one forward a bit. Gonna at least keep Blabby's dabs behind that choke, but they do have, actually, Widowmaker has swapped, so they do not care enough about the infra sights to keep it. They have swapped TV Junkie over to a little more counter tracer, but no wonder, once again, gets in the back line. Gonna chunk out Destructive, but no kill. But here come the tanks. Disco Shooter die, jumping in. Albino Joe with them, but they are jumping right into a rocket barrage. Does not find anything, though. Now, Heron with the high ground tack visor, looking for some kills of his own. Once again, TPS, oh no, and right there at the end, he takes out the pharmacy.
Whoa. Just when I thought it was a completely nullified visor, but he gets the pharmacy at the tail end of that, and that's big. That should secure them the fight win. At least for now, at least they're stalling it here for a good portion.
Thor with a busted monkey ult. I don't know what he was hoping to do there, but now he's maybe line space. TV Junkie coming forward, finds Disco with the high noon. And I'm sorry, Thor, I should not have doubted.
Able to answer at least one back, but Galnier on that Mercy, able to get TV Junkie right back up.
Yeah, now we are in one fight territory. If Blabby's dabs win one more fight, they are outside this very difficult to capture point 2. Easy Clap knows it. They are pushing this one forward. Disco is in first, but he loses the mech pretty early in this fight. Pulse Bomb comes out, but does not find anything.
Yeah, he really needed to find something there. And briefly, he takes out the opposing Tracer. And no wonder, the visor from Heron, see if he can clear some space. He's going forward. He's getting visor to protect him, but he's not picking up any kills.
Yeah, Gallier does a good job of hiding behind some walls there. Can get back, and now the Deadeye comes through and finds two, but Disco finds two on the backside. No wonder is still on this cart is the Tracer, but he is the last base save. No, here comes the Monkey. Shooter Die gonna be able to buy a lot of time for his team here. Right outside this Easy gets spawned. This is a chance for Easy Clap to get a legitimate regroup. They have lost No Wonder though, but they have everyone else. Heron is going to suicide. Oh no, so costly here on point two. Still no danger for Blabby Steps. The health bar is all very high. As Shooter Die goes out, Pulse Bomb comes through once again. Does not find anyone but some neck damage. As Free Feet getting some good damage out here. This is starting to look like this fight could turn for Blabby Stabs. They're not getting pressure on these healers. Everyone with health bars popped off. Heron has just made it back out. Touches for a second, and now a zoning D-ball coming through, and Blabby's Dabs are going to take Blizzard World and keep their first seed hopes alive.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like Easy Clap had it, but to approve this stuff, we'll see what the play of the game is, and we'll break down what happened there. Destructed with a Diva Bomb at the end here to finish it off. Taking Albino Joe with the greedy res once again. Oh wow, no bomb. That just a left click Diva play.
That's impressive. That has a special place in my heart. You don't get to see those often enough.
Yeah, but yeah, at the end there, they seem to have the opening for your Easy Clap. They regrouped everyone. Heron suicide. I didn't even catch that, how that happened, but Albino Joe popped the Valkyrie as well, and by the time it ended, TV Junkie was back from his last death, and 64, you're gonna win that one. So
yeah, absolutely. And Blabby's Dabs worried about him coming in 2-sub situation, but TV Junkie looking like he can at least fill in Senpai's shoes there. As Easy Clap, they look rattled for the first time in a long time. They did not look coordinated a lot of times there. As we're maybe seeing the how important the UTech effect was for him, or maybe we're overreacting to a single map yet. We don't know.
No, I mean, I it's definitely there. It's apparent in their play, and I mean, you're right. It's the first map, so maybe first map warm up. You know, when you get into that second map of the series, maybe this team will start firing on all cylinders. But yeah, Blabby's Dabs, the teamwork was just there.
Or maybe it's first map you lose, you're tilted, you start firing on fewer cylinders going into the Junket Town. As this is gonna be a perfect map. We could finally see a legitimate Widow versus Widow duel.
Yeah, this should be fun. I mean, there wasn't anything like super creative on Blizzard World. Junkertown last match, we saw some creative things, but we'll see. Well, we'll see what we get here. I assume there's gonna be some Bastion play.
Yeah, more likely than not.
But there, no wonder he is insta-locking that shit fast.
Yeah, we'll see. On the offense, so they've got plenty of time to swap here, as I don't think a lot of these picks are going to come through. You know, the dueling Widows would be cool, but I guess I would maybe be more excited for the dueling Bastions.
A Batty League special, dueling Bastions.
That's what our tiebreaker should come down to. Each team sends in their best player. They play a King of the Hill Bastion v Bastion.
Oh my god. That must be the most annoying 1v1 because, like, whoever sets up first, right? Like you do a jump and then into
and you pray they're there.
Yeah, you just pray that.
Oh jeez, I don't want to know, but we have the chance for it here. The true Batty League special, because Free Feet did actually stick with this Bastion. They're going to be going for a Bastion Widowmaker, holding up on this high ground here behind the Orisa barrier. So I think it's going to be dueling Bastions, dueling Widowmakers, dueling Roadhogs, dueling Mercies. What an exciting Junkertown. I love this map.
Yeah, and TV Junkie's on this wall spot, on this little piece of metal. This is crazy. The first time I saw this, I thought this was crazy, but it's very obvious. You can see it through the window.
Yeah, but is anyone peeking that window? He finds the first pick. The Mighty Wolf is down. Albino Joe gonna hold on to the res here. Now Shooter Die down as well. Freaky raining hell from the high ground. A good start for the Dabs. Gonna completely collapse this pirate ship. And now this is gonna be very difficult. I don't know how you reestablish. Oh, TV Junkie finds No Wonder again. And Harry needs to swap. He's not gonna be able to establish on this card in free sightline of the Bastion.
Yeah, it's super unfortunate. Like you said, yeah, the payload has to slowly creep back for them to even really try to get a hold onto it with the Erase the Shield and Bastion. No Wonder still on the middle. Oh, the shield!
Freaky gets hooked! I thought he was going to die, but it ends up not costing him Bastion. Bless his little heart, backs out of this one. And now Heron has established on the pirate ship. Destructive is down, so there's not going to be much shield play here. As Gallier goes for the bronze res, and he pulls it off. Destructive backs it now. Freaky with the tank mode, playing this one forward, trying to fight some damage from far. He picks out Heron, looking for another, but I don't think he's going to find it. But he's at least slowed things down. Albino Joe gonna get the res. The Bastion duel has been restarted. There's No Wonder getting some damage out from this high ground. TV Junkie finds a pick onto the Zenyatta, though.
Yeah. Oh, but the dueling Widows! They're on the right side here. This is a classic Widow 1v1 spot. Who's gonna win it? No Wonder he's going back to his Mercy. Goes with the hook shot.
Heron with the greedy Bastion ult gets called out by Freaky with some turret damage. And now it is Freaky defensively setting up on this cart. And now Heron has to have the sense to swap off the Bastion here, right?
You would think, yeah, it looks like he's standing still. I think they're contemplating it, but nope. Nope, he's coming out.
Oh, man. You know, we've been saying this all season long. What happens when Easy Clap hits a hang-up? And this is looking like it. They don't know what to do. They do get the snipe on a Sword of Mace, though.
TV Junker with the sneaky hide. And he's gonna once again go for the 1v1 on the side here against No Wonder. They do a very good job of avoiding their shots, those two.
Freaky setting up so aggressively here. I'm in love with this Bastion play.
Wow.
Albino Joe going down, and Transcendence comes out into Mighty Wolf. It's a little late, so he's still the solo healer. Transcendence effectively disengaged, but there's a hook on a TV Junkie. But no, they screw up the combo. This one does not secure the kill off of that play.
Yeah, and the point is still gonna be stopped here. TV Junkie with another headshot on Mighty Wolf. The picks are so staggered sometimes. Blabby's Dabs getting a lot of stuff for free here. Easy Clap looks confused. But they're sticking with it. I mean, they have the Bastion ult coming up, so they're just gonna try to pop everything they have here. 4 ultimates. There it is. The Valkyrie popped proactively as they try to turn around this corner. But they're gonna see a free fee with an Erase the Shield. Who's gonna win this one?
These Bastions have the tank ult, so keep an eye out for it.
Oh, he takes out 2 already. And the tanks, it's a tank war! World of Tanks!
World of Tanks esports coming through. Heron, though, the only one left. There's No Wonder here on this flank as well. Can they win in this 2 versus 3? Gallier going very aggressively for the Reds, gonna lose his life in the process. As now the spawns coming from the offense a little closer here. They have a chance here, but spawns coming from the defense as well. Sword of Mace just now going down. There are no heals available for the Blabby Stab. But TV Junkie uncontested up in this high ground right now. Looking for some shots. He's putting some damage out, but I don't know if it's enough. No Wonder with those 2 kills.
Oh, No Wonder is clutching.
No Wonder wants to take this team kicking and screaming into the streets phase, and he's gonna be able to do it.
Yeah, he was the last one alive from that last fight, and he's able to dance around and wait for his Mercy to come back into the fight, and then he picks up pretty much every elimination there. So things are starting to heat up a little bit. No Wonder he's on fire. He's Clap, still looking for the ignition.
Yeah, oh, there it goes, cooling off. Not too long on that cart waiting for the door to open. But he's gonna make up for lost time. Comes Mighty Freaky off the back line. Takes that res cooldown out, but Sword of Ace is down as well. This is looking like it could be solid for Easy Clap. They've established on this high ground. No heals available for the Dabs.
Yeah, and this is kind of odd. I mean, Blabby Stabs, they tried to contest that very last fight before the first point, but they did not get enough time to set up on the standard high ground. for the second point here, and then it becomes really tough. And yeah, it's just gonna be an easy 2-pointer here for Easy Clap.
A little last few stagger kills coming out, but points going over. Well played from Easy Clap. As ult economy in a much better place for the offense here. They've got a lot of ults close. There's really nothing close out of Blabby's dabs as TV Junkie swaps over to the Hanzo.
Ooh. Very interesting. I mean, not a lot to combo with it. I mean, it's not a Hanzo composition. At least not where you'd see him naturally. It's just sort of there, looking for the picks. I mean, he might be a sniper specialist, this guy. He's up high. Who's going to even contest him here? Bomb goes through the back lines and picks up Galnier.
And now high ground attack visor coming out here and going to drop this onto the cart. If he goes down, the Hanzo arrow has connected. This is turning a very stagger fight. Albino Joe in the middle of this fight, but destructive with the double Diva bomb. Right as the Winston shield went down there. But Diva Disco gonna trade to himself. Easy Clap still looking all right here. As I think Blabby's dabs know they need to back off. But no, Galnier going in very aggressively. He's gonna back off. But this is a really badly staggered fight over Blabby's dabs. Easy Clap getting in a good position to keep pushing this forwards. They're chasing on a TV Junkie here, getting that last pick.
Yeah, the pizzazz, the fire from Blabby's dabs is kind of worn out here. They're struggling to try to regroup and get a good fight off here. Easy Clap just playing that standard Easy Clap composition, and it's working for him. Coalescing from Blabby's dabs though, trying to shut something out here, but Galnier goes down. Heron up in the sky, uncontested, but yeah, there it is. TV Junkie now switching over to the McCree from the Hanzo on this right side. Let's see what he can do here.
Yeah, this monkey ult out of Thor, buying a lot of time for his team to get some spawns, but a Diva ult going pretty far forward. This one finds Galnier, who's really not been able to dodge these today. Looking good for Easy Clap here. They've now got a big man advantage. Both the healers are down for Blabby's dabs. Destructive, trying to buy some time on this Diva, loses the mech. And now here we go, Heron gets the justice. He finds one before TV Junkie takes him out. McCree trying to buy time on this cart. 3D drops a Diva bomb, or sorry, a Tracer bomb. But Albino Joe gets the res onto Heron. This is still looking good for Easy Clap here as they're slowly pushing this line forward. Now Albino Joe with the Valkyrie, going to be really hard to push through this as a Diva bomb comes out of the defense, doesn't find anything on the cart.
Wow, this fight is so weird. It is no one's dying. I mean, it's the double Valkyrie, so I suppose the chain healing for both teams is really keeping it up. A 1-for-1, make it 2-for-1 in favor of Easy Clap. Primal Rage Shooter Die, trying to just knock everyone off the point and contest it, or move it a little bit further.
We are getting very close to overtime here. This is a slight man advantage for the offense, but we're still very close to that defensive spawn. Albino Joe just goes down. That could be across the one as the Deadeye's gonna pull no wonder out of this fight. Disco does find some damage there with the Diva bomb though. As Heron gets a second chance of the fight, but he goes down in the process. No. And I think this is actually turning into the dabs this fight. The Mighty Wolf is trying to crouch down by this card. He buys some time, but it's not enough. Disco has lost the mech. And I think this is going to be it. Blabby's dabs in a pure chaotic hell fight managed to hold without giving up the third point.
Wow, yeah, close one there. You thought Easy Clap had the fight there because they popped their Valkyrie so much longer after the Valkyrie from Blabby's dabs, but short spawn and not enough focus fire, and Blabby's dabs stops him short of 3.
Yeah, that focus fire was really poor out of Easy Clap there. They had man advantage for, honestly, a long time there. I know we can only theorize so much about what their comms are like missing UTech, but it just feels like the team with UTech in, they pick a person, they kill that person, they pick the next person, they kill that person, and they kept the third point there. Yep.
Yeah, unfortunate to say the least for Easy Clap, but yeah, you know, we'll see what they can do on defense here. But gonna be the Bastions again. And maybe not the Widow. Yeah, no wonder he's gonna be the Bastion for this team. Heron on that Junkrat that he's pulled out so many times previously.
Yeah, but TV Junkie, at least for now, hovering that Widow. I do expect it to be the pick. Widow Bash in a pretty standard composition here on Junkrat. Man, this map is great. I can now say the phrase, the Widow Bastion comp is pretty standard here.
Yeah, it actually, yeah, it has been for a while now. Like back when it first came out, everyone's like, oh yeah, pirate ship. Like Risa Shield for sure, well, maybe double barrier, maybe Zarya, you know, just like the protect the president shit. But then everyone's like, oh wait a minute, the Widow sightlines on this first point are insane. They're so long, and yeah, you just get both of them in the same map. It's pretty nutty.
Yeah. So we'll see if TV Junkie can get back to work here. He's gonna have to find ways around that shooter die shield, but he's been pretty creative with his picks so far. So we'll see what he can find.
I find it odd that both teams are running Moira as their flex support. Usually you'd see a Zen here, just for the added shield break. Zen can, you know, spam the right clicks or the left clicks into the shield.
Yeah, I don't think some of these players are confident in the Zen as Freaky goes down early here. This could be costly. Gallion does get the res off though, so Freaky right back to work on this counter as a nice slurp out of Thor comes through, and Freaky is gonna just screw Sea of Thieves. This is all the pirate action you need, folks.
Oh man, Thor with the super big halt there. Locks up 4 or 5 for sure, and it's just easy pickings for Freaky.
Yeah, this is going to be a really tough entry for Easy Clap, but we know this team, we know they are going to jump this points here as the Wonder is setting up on the flank. I don't know if anyone's aware of it, but now here come the tanks. Everyone jumping forward, but they lose Heron on the entry. Albino Joe down now as well. They have lost Gallon here, but it shouldn't end up mattering. But no, they've lost Freaky as well. This might be all right for Easy Clap.
Yeah, TV Junkie though, he's still in the back here, completely uncontested on this Widow. It's just a free firing range. What can he get out of this one? Disco gets D-Mac, so the pressure's very low now. Widow trying to escape with that grapple, but everyone from Easy Clap is now funneling out. But the picks are coming through, the whole hog with the hook onto Heron, not able to secure.
Oh, but Freaky has made it in. He is on the back. He's going to bust through this Winston bubble. He's going to bust through this Winston. And he is now going to have to move himself forward. TV Junkie finds some pick damage here as Freaky has got the sight line to back his team up. Easy Clap have lost their healers, and finally Easy Clap lost their lives and lost their point.
A little bit of a hiccup there from Blabby Stats, but they handle it with grace and able to secure the first point with 4:40 left.
Yeah, now, TV Junkie playing forward, finds Heron early. As Blabby's Dab's going to be in a good spot here with ults. I really like the Widow sight on the street space. There's so many different places the defense might try to come at you from. They've got Valkyrie and a Bastion ult as well, so they're going to try to win the streets with just one fight here, I think. Gotta be careful though, Heron will have a tire soon. Pretty good for picking away at that Bastion. As now No Wonder going for the kill. Drops it, gets the double kill with the bomb.
That's the thing they needed exactly. Huge value with the double kill from the bomb there from No Wonder. Didn't have to use any other ultimates, and they stopped the push.
Yeah, and that's going to wipe out the Infrasight push from Blabby's Dabs, so they're going to be relying on their other ults to try to win this next fight. A lot of ults coming up close now. Ooh, Heron though gets the pick on the TV Junkie.
Oh, that guy was way over there. Yeah, he must have not been able to die or get out there in that last fight. Gets staggered a little bit. Tire from Heron, a little preemptive, but he's looking for the pick to stop this, and he does. He picks out Galnier.
I saw some nice stalling coming through. Now TV Junkie not liking the Widow anymore, so he swapped over to the Soldier as we had a whole hog out of Destructive from very far back.
Yeah, nah, I'm not sure what that was all about. Maybe trying to burn the Winston shield very fast. Disco with the self-destruct on the streets. Are they able to get out? They are. Freaky with his Bastion now. Running through, but he gets pulse bombed again.
Only finds one with that configuration tank. He was hoping for a lot more there. They do at least go. Yeah, they get the res. And Galnier dies in the process.
TV Junkie though, he switched over to the Soldier. He now has the higher ground. There it is, getting the picks, Freaky and him, as they ride it in on to point 2 here for Dabs.
Yeah, so decent time remaining, but we know there are some big stalls on Junkertown point 3 sometimes. But we'll see. This is, I believe, the furthest in we've seen the pirate ship go. As Disco finds a pick on a TV Junkie, it's not going to really cost him. He's going to spawn before this cart really gets through the door. Heron is coming up on another tire though, 96, so that's going to be a big one to try to take out this Bastion.
Yep. Oh, there it is. Sword and Mace out very fast. Heron there. Yep, the tire takes out free feed. Exactly how they wrote it up on the whiteboard. And fight's not over quite yet. It's a 2 for 2. 3 for 3?
Destructive getting some good damage here, but no wonder maybe the biggest target he has been taken out of this fight. As Sword and Mace trying to play this one down on the ground. The Mighty Wolf going down, and now here we go. The dabs re-establishing on this cart. Pushing this one forward. They have forced the remaining clappers back towards their spawn. And this is going to get them through this first choke point here.
Destructive, dude, he went off on that. Getting at least 4 eliminations there. By himself, able to use that E to stay healthy and tank it up for his team. And yeah, this is very surprising to see the Bastion at this point of the map. There's all this rotating high ground. There's so many angles you have to try to cover. But as I say that, he takes out Mighty Wolf. And there it is, the Pulse Bomb once again. Hit for Tats. Easy clap, they're jumping in.
Got a dive coming through, and Heron with the detonate gonna take out 2 there. Gonna jive forward, go for the stagger kills here. As Freefy has finally heard your pleas, I think. I was worried he was gonna try to play this one out because he was close to all, but he has swapped over to the Pharah. A good pick into this composition, and a good pick on this point as well. But we will see. There's a lot of ults available heading into this next fight, so this could be a big one.
Yep, this is exactly what they needed. Like you said, fits really well against the enemy composition. Junk and Trace are not going to have the easiest time taking out a pocketed Pharah in the sky. But all the ults are up across the board. 2, 3, oh, just 2 picks initially. No wonder going to take out the TB Junkie, and it's a fair trade, 2 for 2. Freefy though, answering back.
Yeah,
He's going off.
Getting some big heals on Destructive. They were not able to chunk through that whole hog. And now Gallier popping the Valkyrie very preemptively here. Not taking any chances. They are close to this point and they want to cap with time remaining. Disco, the first one to talk about. Oh, no wonder he's been picked. This could be big. Disco's popping a Diva Bomb now. On the cut, takes the pharmacy out of the sky. They had nowhere to run to. Albino Joker's has been out. A double kill Deadeye out of TV Junkie before going down. This might be enough for Easy Clap to hold you on this cart. But Destructive and Sword and Mace, they want to fight this one out. Sword and Mace trying to pee as hard as he can, but it's not going to be enough, and Destructive goes down as well. And now there is a minute left for Blabby's Dabs to push this point.
Man, the real no-thinker Diva Bomb on point takes out the pharmacy because they were already fully committed in the air. Nothing to drop behind or nothing to hide behind, and Bomb's going to be big there. Freefy, though, he is going to have that rocket barrage.
Yeah. Heron, though, has swapped over to the Soldier 76, so he... Oh, no wonder dies mid-alt animation. This is what they needed. Now Freefy is going to be looking for the big... Oh, here we go. Justice Reigns from above. Albino drew down. Heron is down. This is what the Dabs needed. Shooter died trying to buy time on this cart, but his teammates have all died in the process. Tracer has made it back up. Now Disco looking for another big Diva Bomb, but the Winston Bubble's going to be enough to block it. Good 1 out of 4. The Coalescence coming out of Sword and Mace, clearing the way. Heron coming out of Spawn with Attack Visor. Goes down immediately. Freaky is popping off here. All of the role players doing their job right now for Blabby's Dabs, and they're going to try to get this one in overtime. No wonder's able to touch the cart, but he's had to recall already. Can he touch again? Half a meter to go. Disco has made it on. Disco runs through the cart though, and that's going to be it. Blabby's Dabs win in overtime.
Whew. That was a close one. A lot closer, I'd say, than that first map, but no wonder he's going to pick up the play of the game here. As Tracer.
Trying his hardest to carry this round. This fight in particular was a huge one, as it finally stopped the momentum the Blabby's Dabs have been generating. Beautiful drop-down Tracer Bomb there. Exactly what you want to see into a Bastion comp.
Yeah, I mean, he did a really good job of shutting that Bastion down, basically from that point on until they had to switch off of it. But yeah, I mean, at the end, Freefy, he was turning around the corner on the Pharah, and he kept getting picks on No Wonder, which shouldn't happen on paper, but it was big and instrumental in them winning the map.
Yeah, and now both of these teams, more importantly, on the season, tied 22-6-1. Once again, this match comes week 10, coming down to Nepal to determine seeding. Winner of this King of the Hill going to see you in the finals. Loser will be playing in that second, third place match. And Blabby's Dabs, they've got to be feeling good right now. They have looked a little more in sync with each other, and that could be a huge deal heading on to King of the Hill. And we'll see if Easy Clap can kind of collect themselves here. This has been a struggle.
Yeah, I mean, if this was the map to turn around on, though, I think this is it for them, right? It's control, so it's just like a big team fight over and over and over again. And I think Easy Clap, that's their element, right? They come in with the Easy Clap dive composition, and they definitively win a fight. They go for the back line, but have we really seen it today? We keep harping on UTech being the glue, being this main shot caller, this Winston diving in head first. Seemed to have been a big impact, but they're still trying it. I mean, look at it. They're running this out the gate. No changes. Just UTech being gone.
Yeah, gonna just don't tweak it at all. Just run this out the gate. And either it works out, you turn into one big team fight and you're in your element, or it goes poorly because it's too big of a team fight to handle. We'll see in a moment here, but we do have potentially some swaps coming out of the Dabs as we see TV Junkie, at least for now, hovering on that Genji. New pick out of him would be some dive against dive action, but there would be no contest for Heron.
Albino Joe. So who's this TV Junkie guy? No, dude, shut up. Like, this guy is not better than Senpai. I mean, maybe he is. I don't know. But, like, he's doing the same amount of work that he'd be doing right now.
Well, or he's Jake from the Houston Outlaws.
Oh, yeah. That could be it, too.
Oh, we'll find out after the fact. We'll ban this team from the league if that's the case. Then ban them from real life.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, TV Junkie been banning Easy Clap from their Overwatch lives all series long. Will he continue to do it again? Disco has already lost his neck with TV Junkie sent to the Shadow Realm early in this fight. Albino Joe gets this res on a shooter die, and this is looking all right for the Dabs. Here we go. Yeah, Dabs, as I say, that can lose both their healers. Easy Clap now pushing this one forward.
See? Easy Clap. There you go. It doesn't even matter what the names are on the enemy team.
Destructive the last to reset there, but hey, yeah, just that was an Easy Clap fight. It happened so fast, I couldn't even keep track of it, and they overwhelm the enemy team, get all the kills, and they force some swaps already, but Shooter Guy goes down. Will they get the rest? That's Albino Joe who does get the rest, but no wonder stops this push in its tracks. Another double pulse bomb out of his Tracer.
Yeah, he's gonna punish you all day if you are going in this top area, this very enclosed spot, very easy pulse bomb target. But Fifi answering back there at the tail end, so they should have the advantage going into this next fight. A small window of opportunity as they now switch to double hit scan to really take Heron out of the sky.
Triforce, they are slowly pushing their way into this point. They've taken out Shooter Die, and he's going to be pretty unresable. Sword Base backing up this fight with a nice coalescence. Going to be hard to push into, but now Disco dropping his Viva Bomb. Heron on the flank here. He gets two with his Rocket Barrage before going down, but this is still, no, as I was going to say, looking good. Sword Base goes down, and actually Disco's starting to pop off here. Now Shooter Die buying a lot of time on the point with this Monkey ult, and I think this is going to be a hole for Easy Clap. Blabby's Dabs need to reset this one.
Yep, and some good persistence out of Easy Clap there. Right when they thought the fight might have been lost, it was really not looking in their favor. They're able to still turn it around, stick together as a team. And there it is again.
Oh no, a disaster for the Dabs. They have to use their res cooldown very early here, as they've got to dive straight forward here. Destructive will be able to touch this point as Galnier's popping the early Valkyrie. Got some flanking being done on this point, but will it turn into kills? A zoning Diva ult being dropped on the point as the Dabs had to step off there. They're able to get back on. Albino Joe pops his res, but now Albino Joe goes down. They 1-for-1 early in this fight. Being dropped on the points by Blabby's Dabs, but they are getting picked apart here.
Yeah, this Visor not going to be able to do much there as he gets taken out with the last rocket from Heron. Solve from Sword and Maze. And objective secured for Easy Clap.
Yeah, that was Easy Clap looking more like what we expected to see.
Yeah, I mean, it felt like UTech was there, at least in spirit, because they were very clean and coordinated with their dives.
Yeah, so good job out of them. They've grounded themselves after a few rough rounds. And now they are here on map points. First seed points.
Wait, it seems like there might have been a gentleman's agreement to not play Bastion. There was some kind of deal on the plate here for both of these teams.
I think they're just trolling.
Oh, no nudes.
We may find out sometime.
Rip, dude, no nudes.
Alright, so coming through, we've got Auras on both sides here. TV Junkie going to be able to answer Heron, but no wonder not going to be able to do as much against Freefy. We're on a very Vera-friendly point here. Blabby's Dabs playing this one a bit further back with their Pharmacy. Heron trying to push this one forward as now these teams making their way up onto the points.
Yep, Heron gonna get that DMAC first. Should be a good amount of advantage, but both these teams just really brawling it out on the point as the Pharaohs sort of circle it from the outside, and there it is. No wonder taking out Sword and Mace. One support down for Blabby's Dabs.
Oh, but no wonder has gone down. It's a man advantage for Easy Clap, but it's a big man to lose. As Blabby's Dabs gotta be careful not to step off this point, but they step off while they were still fighting. So the point has been given up here. Now Easy Clap pushing this one forward, gonna try to secure their last few picks.
Able to win that first initial fight. I mean, they got it 100-0 last time. They're looking for the closeout here in Nepal. Feeling confident.
Yeah, pushing their way forward ever so slightly here as Galney and Freefy are on this far side. Actually, all of Blabby's Dab's DPS coming on this far side. No wonder's going to go out and try to contest things from the back end here. But he's looking very confident as our first Justice comes out. Freefy does not find anyone before going down. Galnier dies, going for an aggressive res as well. Another good fight out of Easy Clap here. Up 2, make it up 3. No DPS for the Dabs right now.
Yep, and they only used Valkyrie and Primal Rage to secure that. Barrage looks like it was used by Freefy from Blabby's Dabs.
Yeah, very aggressively. I was pretty far away from the action, but it did not look like a good barrage out of Freefy. As this next fight could be very explosive. Both these teams sitting on a lot of ults. No wonder drops the Trace Bomb. Doesn't find anyone this time though, as the Dabs have jumped their way onto this point.
There it is, Sound Barrier coming out of Blabby Dabs first. Sound Barrier is still in the pocket for Mighty Wolf onto Easy Clap, but the difference maker might be this Valkyrie. It's gonna be up for Blabby Dabs very soon. TV Junk with the Visor, trying to move around in the space, not able to pick up anything though.
For 2 early in this fight. Now Diva Bomb being dropped on this point by Disco. Just zones, does not find the kills. As Galnier still has his Valkyrie available, as he is just now popping it, but he has lost Freefy. This is going to be the last fight. They have taken out Albino Joe though.
Yeah, both supports are still up. Just kidding, scratch that. No wonder with the Pulse Bomb of Sword and Mace. Also gets the DMAC. TV Junkie, let's see what he can do here. I mean, he really needs to take out either the Sparrow or Tracer. The DPS and Easy Clap, they are doing their jobs.
Freefy has made his way back out at this point, but there are now no heals available for Blabby's Dabs. Will that be enough? Freefy finds 2 fast. He finds both the healers with 1 rocket barrage, but now the Mighty Wolf is alone on this point. His Thor has left him out to dry. Sword and Mace with the pop-off fight on the Lucio, and that is gonna be enough. The point has flipped.
Wowzers, it got to the very end, a 2v2, a quiet one at that, and let's see what Easy Clap can do, working towards the point instead of already holding it.
Yep. There are some big ults coming close here for Easy Clap, though. I would say they have the advantage right now, but oh, they lose. No wonder on the entry. Nice rocket out of TV Junkie. But the Valkyrie is available. The DPS ults are coming close. Sordame's probably going to need to come up pretty big with this sound barrier for the second fight in a row here. We'll see if he's able to do it. As Easy Clap are rushing their way onto this point. They want to take Nepal. They want to take their first seed. They've been working all season for it. Is the beat going to be dropped by Sordame's? The first pick is going to be the Mighty Wolf, but Albino Joe does get that res off. And Albino Joe not going to lose his life or his Valkyrie just now wearing off. But now TV Junkie once again is picked out. No wonder. Can this Diva Bomb out of Disco find anybody? It does not. Is now Destructive's going to try to trade. Both Pharahs raining justice, but Free Fees comes up a bit bigger. The healers are down for Easy Clap here. At this point, after all ults committed from both sides, or at least close to it, it felt like, point is going to be held by Blabby's Dabs here, and now we are in one fight territory. Blabby's Dabs keeping their first seed hopes alive here. They have TV Junkie's attack visor available and a Valkyrie coming up soon from Galnir to hold this point. Sound barrier and a monkey, all that's available from the offense here. Easy Clap gonna pop that sound barrier nice and early, but they have taken out TV Junkie. That means the attack visor not going off in this fight. Can they find more? They are trying to. Galnir just now gets Valkyrie, immediately pops it, but his team has lost Thor as well. A nice pick from the Mighty Wolf. This is looking good for Easy Clap. They are swarming on this point, just like they have all season long, but they could not seem to find a third kill here. Now Soldier just making it back to the fight. He's got you in his sights, but will it be enough? Destructive finds two. Freaky finds a mech as well, and now TV Junkie getting some nice mop-up damage here, but no kills. Albino Joe has the res. So both of the healers are alive for Easy Clap. As this fight is turning into pure madness. Albino Joe's Valkyrie is just worn off. I have no idea who has the advantage here. Both of these teams have about 4 on the point, but Destructive just the first one. Freaky gets the pick onto Albino Joe. Shooter Die is down as well. This is looking like it for Blabby's Dabs. They're just barely holding on. They've lost Galnir, but they still have a healer. Heron trying to find the big justice, but Freaky takes him out of the sky. Disco buying time on this Diva, but it is not going to be enough. Disco is down. And Blabby's Dabs are 1 point away from the 199-0 run back.
Whew. Yeah, I mean, I just caught like the middle to last part of that fight, but is it true that Easy Clap win in that with a better ult economy?
A slightly better ult. Actually, no, I don't think so.
Okay.
I can't remember if you missed the fight before or not, where a lot of the ults had been blown. But
okay.
Easy Clap did get the first pick there on TV Junkie, so he wasn't able to get his tac visor off until the re-entry. But that re-entry tac visor just lining up with as some of his teammates had acquired their ults was enough. As we head on to first seed point, it all comes down to this. Week 10, living up to the hype in the best of ways right now. Both these teams going to match Pharah and Soldier as their DPS.
Yep, both teams pushing towards that high ground on the side here. One has an Orisa shield, one doesn't. Blabby Dabs without that static Orisa shield, but they actually have the Reinhardt with the Diva. They've already established control onto this point. Now Shooter Die moving up. Swordmace, he's looking for the boop, and he actually gets it on the 2!
What an aggressive play from Sword and Mace, coming up huge on Nepal tonight. His team has gotten 3, make that 4 kills. Albino Joe make that 5. And Blabby's Dabs are going to get the first cap of the night.
Oh, dude, don't play him like that. Swordmace, I mean, that's just an El Clasico Lucio play. If you get to that point first, Lucio just chills out on this cubby. Boom, speed boost out. Easy.
Yeah, it was nice discipline from him there. He waited until pretty deep into that fight to attempt it. Totally caught Easy Clap off guard. Very smart play from him. Now we'll see what Easy Clap has up their sleeve as they're looking to establish just this corner by the ledge here.
Yeah, just laying down some poke damage from afar. They have that Soldier, Orisa, Pharah. They got a lot of long range poke.
Yeah, no wonder on the Soldier.
Oh
pops
man,
the attack visor, but just entirely disengaged. Now the tanks are making it onto this point. Sword and Mace drops the beat for his team. This Freaky gonna rain justice finds 2. Now TV Junkie popping attack visor goal, and this is gonna be a team kill for Blabby's Dabs.
yeah. But the thing is, they used 4 ultimates there: Shatter, Barrier, Barrage, and Visor. But they secured. I mean, that might be it, because it's gonna be very tough now for Easy Clap to try to not only win the next fight and flip it, but then control it.
Yeah, they've given up No Wonder's ult charge, not feeling the Soldier. Actually, Heron swapping as well, so they're swapping Soldier over to Heron and then No Wonder on the Tracer. But they only have Orisa, Lucio ults on their own. The Valkyrie to Gallier looking like it could be the biggest one in this fight. That could be season deciding here. Easy Clap making their way onto this point. Gallier popping the Valkyrie nice and early. Pretty D's found the first pick onto Heron. There's a boot. Albino Joe gets the res, but Albino Joe goes down. Disco was down as well. A disaster for Easy Clap here as Blabby Snaps are just mowing them down.
Wowzers, in that fight, I don't think they even touched the point there.
Incredible resiliency out of Blabby Stabs. They were staring down the 2 seed 0 to 199 and they run Nepal back. And play of the game, of course, has to be Free Feet coming up so huge here on Nepal. Coming up huge all night. Gets multiple big justice. This one finds 2. Gets a few nice shots after, and he's gonna go chase down No Wonder there for funsies. And Easy Clap, after spending all season trying to run things back for the first seed, come up just short, so they will have to play in the semifinal.
Yeah, I mean, a close match nonetheless. Unfortunate without UTech this week, but don't count them out. They're coming back strong. Once they get that full lineup again, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, it should be. Very excited to see these guys in the playoffs, but I am more excited to see who we will see in the playoffs is our 5th seed between Waifu Superstar and Jeff from the Overwatch team. You can all guess where I'm rooting, so I'm not going to joke about it. So stay tuned.
User left your